Well, we all got our flap handles, and a lot of the older 55 is what this is, only has 3 notches of flaps. So it comes down and you got 20, 30, 40. Well, later on they put in an extra notch. And I have this extra one that has the extra notch. You can see there's 4, so you got 10, 20, 30, and 40. I'm going to take my old one out and I'm going to put this one in. I'll demonstrate that here, I guess. And give myself another notch of flaps. Although, even the placard on my flap handle says 10 on it. So, I don't know. Maybe I got a different flap handle one time or something down the road. You never know with the whatever happened. Now I just pulled this thing out. It just goes in there and fits on that shaft right there. You have to pull the trigger a little bit. You can see that it's got 3 notches and this one's got 4. If you were really clever, you could just take this and just notch yourself a new hole and give yourself that extra 10. So now I'll just put this one in, clean it up a little bit, and away we go. It's kind of a Chinese puzzle to put this back in there, but you can see that this little notch here goes right over that shaft in between there, and these go down into the...
For the love of God, John, let me go flying!
One of the things you also want to remember is that you're making a modification to the flight controls. So make sure that you have the placard on your flap, and also if in fact it was not certified, like the 53s and stuff did not have that first 10 degrees of flaps. So there's a little dilemma there in modifying your flight control system. Is that a major alteration or a minor or what? So that's something to consider. A savvy mechanic may refuse to sign off your annual because the 53 did not have 10 degrees of flaps and therefore not meeting its type certificate. But you know how we are. So anyway, make sure that you got your placard on there. First notch, second notch, third notch, fourth notch. And a lot of times you'll find airplanes that have been modified that there is no logbook entry, or who knows. Also, if you look at the type certificate data sheet for the 53, you'll notice it does talk about the 20, 30, 40, but if you go to the later type certificate data sheets, they just talk about the maximum flap. So anyway, something to think about. But anyway, I got 10, 20, 30, and now 40.